Hey guys, I'm some Lego Twink and welcome to my YouTube channel where I discuss all the Lego and Lego compatible sets I have in my collection. So today, as you can see, I've got a very special video for you. There is my absolutely stunning Lego Titanic, and I just thought I'd make a vlog of how I make all these lovely Titanic videos. This is basically my studio setup, guys. So of course, if you haven't seen it before, this is my Lego collection. So all the way from the Eiffel Tower to this massive Lego city put on a bunch of shelves, all the way to my massive mock ocean liner. In case you can't tell, I rarely, yeah, I just love ships, guys. So that is why I'm absolutely infatuated with this Lego Titanic. So yeah, without further ado, let's discuss my setup and everything. So as you can see, I have this lovely table with stilts that I get out. So basically, then I put a lovely blue bed sheet on it. Next, I have a more thick blue quilt because when I actually move the Lego Titanic, yeah, I just need a bit more cushion to kind of like help it guide along. So usually I start with it further back with it on that ladder in placement there. And yeah, I basically just push it forward with my hand so it kind of like strikes the iceberg. And of course, as you can imagine, the camera would be set up somewhere around here. So you've got a broadside of the Titanic as well as the iceberg in view, as well as that lovely background there. This is a lovely sorry, I couldn't speak there. Background that I've got, it is of basically an ice field, and there is even a button on the side because does have batteries. So yeah, I turn it on and the Aurora Borealis lights up and everything, as well as all of these twinkly little stars in the background. So as you can imagine, it just adds so much to just the picture of it hitting the iceberg and everything, just because, you know, it was kind of like a dark, kind of starry night, kind of moonless. And yeah, I just really love it. And yeah, I think it goes quite well with the just like setting and the background of the Titanic hitting the iceberg, because of course you've got the Titanic there, got the rest of the ice field in the background. So yeah, let's just turn that off quickly so I do not drain the battery. So as you can see, I have it on this raised platform, sorry, which is basically achieved by having two shelves of the same size underneath this blue quilt, one on this side and one on that side. And as you can see here, that is basically to hide the red underwater lines. Of course, you got the underwater line of the Titanic, which of course no one wants to see in a Titanic video because it would look like, I don't know, it's not even floating. So yeah, with that there, and also these water pieces, as you can see that I've spread along, it really looks like that it's quite heavily laden, it's full, and yeah, it's just moving as it would in the sea basically, without this ugly red line that's supposed to be under the waterline in the way. So yeah, fun fact as well that I thought I'd tell you guys while I'm here, and that I know it from a lovely ocean liner channel called Ocean Liner Designs. So that is the Titanic paint scheme actually had a method to its madness, because you're thinking like, you know, it goes from red, doesn't it, on the bottom, to black, to white, where the first class cabins and everything is, and there's actually a good reason for that. So let me just take this back, get a better view of the ship and everything. Okay, so that is the lovely front profile of it. So the red paint on all of this section under the waterline would basically be because of course ships throughout history would have a problem with like corals or like barnacles like getting attached to the side of the ship and basically eating it away, which of course when ships were made out of wood did a lot of damage, seriously. Even when ships started to be made out of metal, like iron casts and everything, you know, dreadnoughts, you still had that problem. So what you would do basically is spread a layer of paint on the very bottom of the ship, basically the part that would be submerged, and that paint would be basically poisonous. I'm not sure if there was like lead or mercury or phosphorus in the paint, but it would basically be very irritating to like any barnacles or like corals that would climb on the ship. So basically, yeah, all of this red paint basically comes from, I don't know, I think it's the colour of mercury or phosphorus or something, some kind of poisonous substance mixed into the paint, which would of course prevent barnacles and everything. And yeah, that's basically why it's red, guys. I think that is just the dye as well. So yeah, next on to the black part of the ship. Of course, this was a steamship, which meant it used coal. So basically, down the entire length of the ship, you would have these massive coal intake ports, basically, when they were like refueling the ship and basically doing maintenance at the docks and everything. So what you would end up with was massive, just like dirty, smudgy, like kind of coal marks down the side of the ship, which is especially evident in pictures of the Britannic, which of course was made a hospital ship, and the side was all white. So of course when they were loading it with coal, you would end up with these disgusting coal stains down the side of the ship, and that being all black would basically hide that. So that's why this part is black. And then of course going up to this white paint here, it's white, but for basically the same reason that cruise lines make it white, which is because yeah, it's just a generally cooler colour to have in the sun. Almost knocked that light over. Yeah, it's basically a cooler colour to have in the sun, and yeah, it just keeps the ship basically quite cool, because of course white is like the best colour at reflecting sunlight. So yeah, we'll keep the passengers quite cool, and yeah, I don't know, it just looks so stylish with just all that coming together. So basically those are the reasons why it's painted, the reasons it's painted like that basically. Sorry, I'm stumbling all over my words all of a sudden. And yeah, as you can see, so sorry, that needed to come out. As you can see, I've also got this lovely custom mock iceberg that I've built. So as you can see, that is comes on a lovely blue faceplate. It is all white, and I built this mock iceberg for the very same reason that yeah, when I had this iceberg, let me show you over here. So I will do a comparison of like the original one and like the new one now. So this is the iceberg that I used to have. As you will be able to see in a lot of my older videos, Titanic would basically pass this, which I basically made from a bunch of ice pieces at the Lego Shop Pick a Brick section. So I made this again myself. Again, doesn't look all that. I mean, seriously, what would you rather have, the Titanic hitting this iceberg, which is quite tiny in comparison, or this gargantuan white just behemoth there? So yeah, I don't know. Of course, that is the techniques that I've used. I've used a bunch of techniques, like having these parts kind of like make it rounded and everything, and as you can see on the other side, it's just like all support structure. So used a few unique and, let's say, illegal building techniques. So yeah, just then piled on top of each other, kind of slotting in where they can. And yeah, that is basically just all the pieces that make this lovely iceberg for y'all. So that is the iceberg, that is the original as comparison. So then next you've got my two different types of water, sorry. It's so hot here, literally. So basically, this is the lovely dark blue water that I've got, which matches the Lego Titanic actually quite well as like the colour of the Atlantic Ocean. I do actually have another ocean colour pieces, which would be these ones over here. And yeah, as you can see, I've already made videos with these and the Titanic, and it just basically consists of a bunch of these lovely snowflake pieces, as well as a bunch of blue lightsaber pieces, as well as a bunch of, let me see if I can get one, blue diamond pieces that I also got from the Lego Shop Pick a Brick. So yeah, light blue diamonds are apparently that rare, because I have an entire carton of them, literally. So yeah, I mean, this type of water does actually go quite well with the Titanic as well, but I just think like the darker colour water, it more matches the style of the Atlantic and everything. I don't know, I probably will use these water pieces in some of my short videos coming up, and also perhaps in some stop motion videos that I'm going to make. But yeah, I've decided not to include them for the moment, and to include those videos, which I actually to include those pieces, sorry, which I actually have less of, but I just think it looks absolutely amazing with the Titanic guys, basically. So yep, and next, as you can see, I've got a lovely ring light stand which holds my phone. I just basically put it here. And yeah, that basically films the video and keeps the phone still. Next, I've got two massive studio lights, which basically light up the set for the shorts that I'm going to film. And yeah, anyways, cool. That's me over there, by the way. Hello. Yeah, we're kind of experiencing a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the moment. Like, who knew? And literally, I'm such a state right now. I mean, I haven't shaved yet. I've got my hair just all just being hairy. And yeah, anyway, so just the back of the platform. Got this lovely white canvas material to kind of like cover up, of course, like all this mirror shit and everything. So yeah, it's just me. So hello. I will stop being full of myself, and yeah, just get back to the thing at hand. Of course, this is it from this angle. I think I'll just show you it from all angles basically, and then I'll pretty much be done. I mean, there's not much else that I really want to cover in the video. So as you can see, this is the very back section of the Titanic. You've got the propellers going all the way up. That is the nameplate and everything. And then, yeah, that is the actual ship itself. That is the ladder that I take it back on when I move it. So as you can see, this is me pulling it back basically. So I'm just going to pull it back a bit. And a few of those blue pieces will naturally fall into the chasm there, which is why I have to arrange them in a special certain way so that that doesn't happen, because when I push the Titanic along, it actually gets stuck and everything. It kind of ruins the video. So anyway, yeah, it would just be basically resting here. I would put the phone on record here or something, and then yeah, just basically push the ship so it hits the iceberg, kind of rocks back a bit, and then yeah, kind of carries on its merry way. Of course, now doomed vessel. I've also, I'm not sure if you've noticed my little Easter egg here, I've got a shark, which is basically a really good size and representation as a megalodon compared to the Titanic. So as you can see, this is it compared to the Titanic. It's actually pretty big. I think a megalodon would be slightly smaller in comparison to the Titanic, but hey ho, I thought I'd make some fun videos of like what actually happened to the Titanic, and basically use the megalodon instead of the iceberg, kind of like a whole conspiracy kind of angle, just like what if the Titanic hit the megalodon instead, and it was all like rah, 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 and kind of like took bites out of the underside of the ship or something. So yeah, kind of silly. I like to have fun or something. So yeah, that is basically, I think I've covered pretty much everything to do with my Titanic setup. So that is basically all of it. Those are the pieces. That this is the Titanic. Got the backdrop, this white canvas here, as well as that lovely picture which does light up, as well as these lovely lights here as well, the ring light, and this as well. So I'm going to be making some videos of the Titanic, maybe be working on some stop motion stuff. So yep, I've been some Lego Twink, and that is basically the rest of my collection, guys. So yeah, anyways, if you have enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel and my ego out, apparently. And yeah, just hope you're having a super fun, fantastic day, guys. I mean, obviously, hope it's more fun than me because I'm so exhausted. I'm not sure if you can tell me breathing like really deeply, but it's just so hot here, honestly, and not even like doing that much exercise. I'm just absolutely swamped right now. I mean, I am so sweaty, but yeah, you can't ask for a heat wave and then not handle the heat, apparently. So anyway, I've been some Lego Twink. Like, comment and subscribe if you've got any questions or anything, or you just want to like come up with ideas for my future videos. But yeah, hope you're having a super duper so sorry, amazing day, and see you later, guys. So yeah, bye. Okie dokie, that's a wrap.